Hello dear students, welcome to the accountancy class. What we are doing today? We are going to understand the preparation of trial balance. In yesterday's class, that is in day 27, we have already seen the preparation of 3 trial balances. In today's class also we are going to prepare 3 trial balances. Now you must be amazed that why we are practicing so much the preparation of trial balance only for 6 months. ಬರೀ 6 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಲೆಕ್ಕದ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ನೋ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ 6 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಸಿ, ದಿಸ್ ಟ್ರಯಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿಕಮ್ ಯುವರ್ ಬೇಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಬುಕ್ 2. ನಿಮಗೆ ಈಗ ಈ ಟ್ರಯಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ತಿಳಿತು, ಅವಾಗ ಅದು 12 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಲೆಕ್ಕ ನಿಮಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಲಿ ತಿಳಿತೈತಿ. So it's very important that each and every student must be able to prepare the trial balance without any single mistake. Okay? So what is trial balance or how to prepare a trial balance? Now trial balance is a statement. First of all, it is a statement which shows the balances of all the accounts at the end of the year, financial year. ಸೊ ಇಡೀ ವರ್ಷ ಒಳಗೆ ನೀವು ಏನೇನು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರಿ ಅಟ್ ದ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಇಯರ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಲೇಜರ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಅಟ್ ಸಮ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್. ಪ್ರತಿ ಒಂದು ಲೇಜರ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಯಾವ್ದಾರ ಒಂದು ಪೊಸಿಷನಿಗೆ ಬಂದು ನಿಂದಿರ್ತೈತಿ. 3 ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಅದಾವ. 1, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಐದರ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್, ಆರ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನೋ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್, ಆರ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಡಿಪೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಪಾನ್ ದ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದೋಸ್ ಲೇಜರ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಸ್ ಯು ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಟ್ರಯಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಸ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾರು ಅದರ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ ಸೈಡಿಗೆ ಬಂದು ನಿಂತೈತಿ ಅದರ ಆಧಾರ ಮೇಲೆ ಈ ಟ್ರಯಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ತಯಾರಾಗ್ತೈತಿ. ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಟ್ರಯಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಧಾರ ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮ್ದು ಮುಂದಿನ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಟ್ರೇಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ P&L ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ವಿಚ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನಿ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್. ಯಾವುದೇ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಅದ ಕೊನೆಯ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಏನಿರ್ತೈತಿ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡೋದು. ಅಂಡ್ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ರಯಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್. ನೌ we do not have any ledger accounts. So how do we understand then that ಯಾವ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಯಾವ ಸೈಡಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೈತಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್? ವೆರಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಐತಿ ನೋಡಿ. ನೀವು ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕಲ್ತೀರಿ. ಏನ್ 3 ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಅದಾವ. ದ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪರ್ಸನಲ್, ರಿಯಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ನಾಮಿನಲ್. ಆನ್ ದ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ವೆರಿ ಈಸಿಲಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫೈ ಯುವರ್ ledger accounts into debit balance, credit balance. So I will start with rule 1. Rule 1 of what? Of personal account. Personal account ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ರಿ? All the accounts of persons, institutions or artificial persons. Okay? So ಅದ್ರಾಗ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳು ಬರ್ತಾರೋ, schools, colleges, banks and any other institutions. ಎಲ್ಲಾನು personal account ದಾಗ ಬರ್ತೈತಿ. Now if that personal account has a debit balance, please understand, if that personal account has a debit balance, they will be called as debtors. Debtors andre yaru? Yar kadeyinda namak ದುಡ್ಡು ಬರುವುದೈತಿ. The person who owes money to the business is called as debtor. Now debtors are always having debit balance only. Correct? In the same way, if any personal account shows the credit balance, then they will be called as creditors of the business, and all the creditors will have credit balance only. See, when I use the word only, it means alle bartade ad bitre bere yavudu jagakku hogangana illa. That's the guarantee that we are giving. Okay? So idaitu personal account. Second is real account. Now real account basically focuses on assets only assets. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So here I am taking it one step further. If there are assets, give me some example of assets. Land and building, plant and machinery, furniture and fixtures, cash at bank, then debtors, bills receivable, okay, any outstanding income, okay, these all are our assets. ಇವೆಲ್ಲಕ್ಕೂ ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? assets ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. All the assets will have always debit balance only. Okay? In the same way, liabilities. Now, can we give some example for liabilities? Yes. The very first liability is capital only. Okay? Owner's equity. Then any other liabilities? Yes, we have learnt it in accounting equations also. Which are the other liabilities? Bank loan or loan from any person, bank overdraft, creditors, bills payable, outstanding expenses or income received in advance. These all items will come on the liability side of the balance sheet. ಈ ಪಾಠ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಮೊದಲು ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಕಲಿಸೇನೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. Okay, so all the liabilities will have credit balance only. Now let us go for the last rule, that is the nominal account. Nominal account ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೈತಿ? Debit all expenses and losses. ಎಲ್ಲ ಖರ್ಚುಗಳಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ನುಕ್ಸಾನುಗಳಿಗೆ ನೀವು ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ರಿ. So ultimately they will have debit balance only. In the same way, all the incomes and gains have credit balance. Okay, very simple. Yes. On the basis of this simple information, what we are going to do, we are going to prepare the trial balance upon the given information. ಎಷ್ಟು ಲೆಕ್ಕ ಬಿಡಿಸಾಕತ್ತೀವಿ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ? 3, 4, 5 and 6. Why I have started with 4? In the last class we had stopped at question number 3. So from there I am continuing. That's why question number 4. Okay? Yes. So first item, ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಾರ ನೋಡ್ರಿ? Machinery. So write down machinery. ಈಗ machinery ಏನಾಗ್ತೈತಿ? ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಗೆ ಅಸೆಟ್ ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ. Okay? So that is equal to debit balance 10,000. Next, sales ಏನೈತಿ? It is an income for the business. Revenue ಅಂತನೂ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. So income ಗೆ ಯಾವ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ? Always credit balance ಅನ್ನ ಇರ್ತೈತಿ. Okay? Next is purchases. Now purchases you can call it as an expense also. So what is the total of purchases? 1,06,000. Okay? Next, fourth item, sales return. ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲಕ್ಷ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಕೇಳ್ರಿ. ನೋಡ್ರಿ ನೀವು ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಗೆ where you have written your sales have been written on the credit. So sales return will come into debit. Okay, it will have an opposite side. So what is sales return? It is rupees 10,000. Sales return ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ರಿ? The goods that you had sold have come back to you. Okay? Next, drawings. Drawings, what it will do? It will reduce the owner's equity, that is capital, and therefore it will have a debit. Amount is equal to rupees 8,000. Next, capital. What is capital? It is owner's equity. What do you mean by owner's equity? It means the amount or altogether whatever has been invested by the owner into the business is called as capital. Not necessarily only cash will come, only assets will come. The owner can bring data, creditors, goods, many other things. Okay? So everything that is brought by the owner into the business at the first day altogether will be called as capital. So write down capital 65,000. Next is purchase return. Purchase return. Okay? Now you can see that purchases where it has shown, it has been shown into the debit column. So purchase return will go on the opposite side, that is credit side. It is equal to rupees 15,000. Okay? Next item, wages. What are wages? These are expenses. So expenses will have always debit balance. So write down 20,000. Next, goodwill. What is goodwill? It is an asset. But what kind of asset? Intangible asset. What is tangible, intangible? I have already given you complete notes. Intangible means which is invisible, which cannot be seen, touched, but it has monetary value. So goodwill is the good name that has been earned by the firm due to its ethical way of doing business. Okay? So write down amount is equal to rupees 30,000. Last item, interest received. Interest received ಏನಾಗ್ತೈತೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ? It is an income and all the income will have credit balance. So show it on the credit side, that is credit amount rupees 3,000. Now once when you are done, what you have to do? Compulsorily total. See, this kind of question will come for 6 months for sure. how the marks distribution will be done? Each item will have half mark, so that is equal to 5 marks and 1 mark is reserved for total. But suppose ನಿಮ್ಮ neatness maintain ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ they will reduce half mark for your neatness. So yes, let us do the total. Yes, there is one mistake over here. The drawings are 15,000. Okay. So therefore the total will come 1,83,000 on both the sides. Okay. So yes, in this way you need to prepare the trial balance. Okay. We'll take one more question. Yes, so what we have done, we have taken now next question, okay, and we have drawn the format also for the trial balance. Now where do I am taking these questions from? I am taking all these questions from the past year question paper. Suppose ನೀವು textbook ದಾಗ ಇಂತ questions ಹುಡುಕ್ಯಾಡಕತ್ತೀರ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಿಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. Why? ಇದನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹಾಕಾಕತ್ತೀನಿ? past years of the question paper ದಾಗೆ ಹಾಕಾಕತ್ತೀನಿ. Okay, so let us start. One by one we will go on writing the items and we will classify them. So the first item is capital. Now a capital being a liability, it will have which balance? It will have the credit balance for rupees 40,000. Next, bills payable. Okay, market daga bills pay madudadavu. So idu ಏನು ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ? ಒಂದು liability ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ. So bills payable is equal to rupees 8,000. Next, what is the next item? Machinery. So what is machinery for the business? Machinery is an asset. Okay, so write it down into the debit column. Amount is equal to rupees 32,000. Next, debtors. Debtors ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು ನೋಡ್ರಿ? ಯಾರ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ business ಗೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ಬರುವುದೈತಿ, and therefore it is also classified as asset and it is written on the debit side. Next item is purchases. Okay, so purchases of what? Of course of goods. Okay, so you can consider this as goods are coming in, that's why debit, or you can also consider it as an expense and that's why debit. Amount of 75,000. Next, salary. It being an expense, it will also have a debit balance. Salary ಏನಾಯ್ತಿ? ಖರ್ಚು ಐತಿ, ಮತ್ತು ಖರ್ಚುಗಳಿಗೆ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಯಾವ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತೈತಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ? ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಇರ್ತೈತಿ. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ drawings. What is drawings? Any withdrawal made by the owner for his personal use will be considered as drawings. ಅದು ಸ್ವಂತ ಉಪಯೋಗಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಕಾರ್ ಉಪಯೋಗ ಮಾಡೋದಾಗ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ವಿಡ್ರಾವಲ್ ಆಗಲಿ, ಚೆಕ್ ವಿಡ್ರಾವಲ್ ಆಗಲಿ, ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ವಿಡ್ರಾವಲ್ ಆಗಲಿ, ದಿಸ್ ಆಲ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಡ್ರಾಯಿಂಗ್ಸ್. So drawings is the reduction into the value of owner's equity and therefore it's a debit. Next, bank overdraft. This is a kind of loan that a businessman or a current account holder can avail from the bank. So write down bank overdraft, amount of rupees 4,000. Okay. Next is cash. Cash ಏನೈತೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, it's an asset and therefore it will have a debit balance. Next item is stock. Now stock is also an asset and therefore it will also have a debit balance. Now the next item is sales. So sales is a revenue or income, so therefore it has a credit balance. The last item is rent received. Okay, rent received. And how much is the rent received? See, it is equal to rupees 4,000. So at the end, what we need to do compulsorily? We need to do the total. So what is the total on both the sides? See, it is 1,43,000. Okay. Now see here, in this question they have given us 12 items. So 12 items along ultimately marks distribution hengagtiti half mark for each item. Okay. On this basis the marks will be distributed. Hangaದ್ರೆ ಈ ಲೆಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಸಿ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, but then too you have to write down compulsorily. Okay. So this is how you need to prepare trial balance. See, understanding trial balance is very much important. The more you are comfortable with the preparation of trial balance, the easier it will become for you to prepare the financial statements. Okay. So with this we complete the section of trial balance. I hope after solving 5 sums, that is 2 classes today and 3 classes in date, 2 sums today and 3 sums in day 27. After solving 5 sums, you all are perfect in preparing the trial balance. Okay. Tomorrow what we will do? We will practice some journal entries. Okay. Because that is only the main base of accountancy. So tomorrow we will finish all the remaining 3 sums which are given into your numerical questions. Okay. We shall continue in tomorrow's class.